on YouTube. It is Thursday. We're about 4 days out from my Hyrox sim. Let the body just kind of get some rest in, refueled. I definitely forgot what it felt like after a race, and you definitely got to give your body a couple days to soak in that fitness, for one, but also allow your body to recover. So that's what I did. I did 8 easy miles on Tuesday. I did a few on Monday during our cross-country practice, but Wednesday I just took the whole day off. So we're back, and yeah, big day today. It's about, I think, like 10:30. Like I said in one of my older videos, Thursdays are kind of like my weekend. I was actually supposed to do today's workout yesterday, but I just wanted one more day to kind of let my body chill, as today is a pretty important workout to me. Talked to my running coach the other night and just kind of said, like, hey, like, we've done like 6 to 7 weeks of like good 5K specific training, and that's what I wanted. I wanted to increase my overall top end speed so I can create my threshold. I can kind of allow my threshold to get raised and like be able to recover at a faster pace. And like I also said, like, doing someone else's 5K training plan allowed me to also raise my mileage, because me training myself for 5Ks, I was running like 22, 23 miles a week, thinking I was going to pop a good 5K. And now, being under Devin, I'm hitting 30 to 35, maybe 40 this week. So that alone is going to help me kind of raise my threshold for Hyrox pace. But today's workout's a big one, and I hope to do this one more time before the race in November, which is in like 47 days, I think. But today we've got 3-mile warm-up, nice and easy, and then we've got 6 miles of like a cut down, we'll call it. But it's supposed to work from like half marathon pace, probably a little slower than half marathon pace for the first couple miles, probably like 7:20, 7:25, and then work down to 10K pace if I'm feeling it. It's just I'm not supposed to be destroyed after this, as you never want to destroy yourself on the run in Hyrox, but I want to be able to get that half marathon pace down to a pace that, one, is quick for the world of Hyrox, but like recoverable. Is that a word? I'm able to recover at that pace. And that's where you're going to succeed in Hyrox, is if you row 5 seconds faster than me in Hyrox, but you blew up to do it, like, what's 5 seconds? Like, you don't have to be a hero in the stations. Where you want to be a hero is your ability to walk out of the station, run out of the station, and get back up to an upbeat speed. Because if you made up 5 seconds on me on the row or in a station, there's a good chance that I'm going to make up 20 on the run. And that's where Hyrox races are won, is who has that great threshold running, who has a tempo pace that is astronomical, that you look at that person, you're like, oh my God, that guy's cruising. But realistically, that guy's also recovering. So that's where Hyrox is. That's what separates Hyrox from a lot of other races, is your running capacity. So that is what today's focus is on. We're definitely warming up a little too fast. So figured I'd pop the camera out for today, take you guys for a little loop. It is a beautiful day. Beautiful day. The sun's beating on me, but it's probably like 60 degrees. So yeah, gonna take the workout with you guys today. as I told myself we weren't going to listen to music today and just grind. So I'm going to take a little bridge loop here, down here between Iowa and Illinois. We've got a bridge loop that can be either like 8 or 10 miles, depending on which bridge you choose. I'm going to do the 10-mile one. So again, we've got 3-mile warm up, 6 miles. Let's just call it at Hyrox race pace. 6 miles, Hyrox race pace, 3-mile cool down, 12 miles total for the day. Let's get after it. All right, just about to hit mile 7. So still got 2 more miles left in the workout. I started off fairly downhill around 7:20, 7:15 pace. So, and then I decided to flip my watch over to heart rate and see where my heart rate was at. And it was at like 155, which is probably pretty accurate. So then I just left it at heart rate till I hit mile 3 because I just didn't want to obsess with looking at my watch. So once I hit the 5K mark, I put it back down to pacing. But I'll tell you, this sun is beating on me hard. So currently at 6:35 pace right now, about 2 miles left. So probably just chill here for a little bit. I'm almost done. I'm not feeling the greatest. I'm not gonna push this last mile. I really wanna do one more workout today. So I'm probably just gonna cruise this first mile and then we'll cool down. Okay. Workout's in the books. That went okay. I definitely need to rethink the workouts that I want to film, as something like a 6-mile tempo would be ideal to have like someone next to me on the bike and filming, or maybe at like a track, or just more or less just like chalk it up and just don't film it. But ideally the YouTube can go both ways. So where it takes time to get the camera out and get content, and sometimes you got to stop your workout. Sometimes you got to turn your phone around, and sometimes you get good footage, sometimes you get crap footage. And today was kind of one of those crappy days where I was only a couple miles in and I noticed that the microphone died. So I had this one over here on the charger and I grabbed the other one on accident. And then at like mile 5, my phone ran out of storage, and I forgot that I was working on a project for this last week, and I had like 40 minutes of content on my phone, and that was still on there. So I had to stop. Luckily, I was going to go to the bathroom anyway, and there was a drinking fountain there. So use that opportunity to like just delete a bunch of stuff. But like when it comes to running a tempo workout, like this is not the crap you want to be dealing with, as like you're trying to get to a point where like you're just about working hard and then stay right underneath that and just feel good. But it's not that easy. So when it comes to Hyrox, that's where I want my running to be. I want to be able to just know, like, if I go a little bit faster, I might be in big trouble. But if I stay right here, everything's fine. And that's kind of what today was for. And having some content hiccups or whatever, it was okay, but there's a mixture of things. Like I said, it was 47 degrees when I dropped off Reagan at school, and then I had to go to work at the college for a little bit, for like an hour or so. And by the time I got the workout started, like sure enough, I flipped over to my weather app and it was 82 degrees and I'm right on the river. So it was hot for October 3rd. It was a hot one. So again, the whole purpose of the workout was to not feel beat up at the end. So I don't feel beat up. I got a little niggle in my left Achilles that I get often. And when I say often, probably like 3 times a year, 4 times a year. It's something that easily just a little bit of ice treatment, some heat, and some Theragun massage gun will take care of. It usually comes in the form of like sled push or lunges and faster workouts, whereas my mileage gets up. And sometimes it comes in the form of like really, really, really slow running. If I'm just doing like a lot of junk miles, like I'll notice that like, cause I have a little bit of a longer stride. So taking a long stride at a slow pace, like you're kind of doubling the impact. So be aware of that. And again, I heard this in a CrossFit podcast not too long ago, like the person that wins the CrossFit games is not the fittest on race day. It's the healthiest. So you could be the fittest in training and then all of a sudden you just overdid it and you overdid it and you overdid it. And you trained all day, every day compared to the guy that was taking 3 recovery days a week and getting 4 quality days in. Then he shows up on race day and he's ready to go compared to the guy that's working out 7 days a week. Now he gets to race day and he's at 60% because he's left everything behind him. So that was kind of my mindset today, was to just sit in a good pace that I was okay with. Splits didn't matter. Heart rate mattered. So today was just about controlling my heart rate. Gonna get a big meal in. Got a big old chocolate milk, nice big can of Element, big old protein bowl here. Got a bunch of protein powder. I just kind of use like generic grocery store protein powder. I haven't really gone off the map yet. Bunch of fruit, bunch of yogurt, bunch of granola, just maple syrup. That's just my go-to post-workout. But anyway, it's important to get it right after the workout. Anyway, I got a little bit of family stuff later. I got to get Reagan to soccer, and then we've got a little thing for my cousin's homecoming. And then my goal is to get back down to the gym later tonight and do a really good machine workout, as our CrossFit gym today had a really good bike and burpee workout. So I can definitely tell my body after doing the simulation on Sunday that strength training might not be the best idea. And so I'm not doing a lot of strength training this week. So probably just going to go back into doing another high volume running week with a couple Hyroxy type of workouts that are going to be a little less on the heavier impact. So probably more machine stuff, more burpees, probably just some more wall balls. I'm really starting to string some wall balls together. So I just want to continue to raise that ceiling. My ability to go unbroken for 40, 50, 60 under aerobic fatigue is really starting to increase. So that is filling me up with confidence. And we're kind of getting to a point now in training where like you definitely need to do things that you don't want to do, but it's also good to stay confident. So keeping things in your training that make you feel competitive, athletic, and sprinkling in workouts that are also going to make you kind of feel the opposite. So anyway, going to get this down, and we'll see you at the gym either tonight or tomorrow morning. That class is over. I love jumping in a class anytime I feel like it's going to make sense for me on a Hyrox strength side, and today was definitely that. Now, the difference between doing CrossFit workouts last year in preparation for Hyrox compared to this year is, yeah, I just knocked out that class. It was a 3-minute AMRAP by 5, so 18 minutes of work. But it was 3 bear complex. So if you don't know what a bear complex is, it's a squat clean thruster into a back rack thruster. The movement is a challenge for me for multiple reasons, as 115 for me was pretty on the heavy side, especially for like 18 minutes. But I have dislocated my left shoulder many times. So when I got the front thruster overhead, I kind of have to re-rack my left arm in order to get my shoulder in a position to back rack it. If I'm in a narrow grip, as I would be in a more narrow grip, like in a squat clean thruster. But to get in the back rack, I got to widen my arm. So I just wasn't able to sync them together, but that was okay. I'm able to, so it was in that AMRAP for 3 minutes, you had 3 bear complexes and then you had 30 double unders. And then we rested for a minute. Now I'm able to recover on 30 double unders. It's just a movement that I enjoy doing. It's a movement that I practice a lot. And 30 for me is enough time for me to probably bring my heart rate back down. If I struggled with double unders, that would have been a very hard workout for me. And regardless, it was a hard workout for me. But it's not the only workout I'm going to do. So after that one, I'm actually going to do a modified version of yesterday's workout, depending on the time that I have. So yesterday's class was a 10K bike with 25 burpees every 5 minutes and starting with 25 burpees. Definitely want to do something that's going to get my heart rate up. So I think I'm going to maybe do a 15K bike and blend the movements between 25 burpees and 25 wall balls. I've got about an hour and 10 minutes before I get ready from school. I think I could probably get that done. And if I don't get the 15K, I'm at least going to get like another 40 minutes of volume in. And that's what I didn't do last year. Last year, I would look at that 18-minute workout plus a 5K run as my Hyrox training for the day. And that's just not the case. So yeah, again, we warmed up with a 15-minute jog on the treadmill at a 10% incline. That actually felt really good. I felt really good for a way to get warmed up. I've never warmed up that way before, and I didn't really plan on doing much running today, so just got the treadmill on, maxed out the incline, put it on like 5 miles an hour, and just jogged for 15 minutes. And when I got off, I was pretty sweaty, and I felt great. I added another half scoop of Strength X2 from Builder, and yeah, gonna shake out to like 3K. And then start over, and then yeah, we'll shoot for 10 to 15K with every 5 minutes, doing either 25 burpees or 25 wall balls. So yeah, let's get after it. Okay, it's Friday. We're out of school. Workouts are done. Yeah, just was a good reminder of what I did in 2023. I guess what I didn't do in 2023. A normal day of CrossFit, a normal day of Hyrox training would have been just me going into my gym and just kind of doing whatever's on the board, and then just adding like some really dumb compromised running workouts like once a week and kind of calling that Hyrox training. Now I'm really starting to feel stronger. As I said, I spent like March, April, May, June, July really getting my base built. I was spending a lot of time on the bike. I was spending a lot of time just building my running efficiency and running economy. Not doing a ton of speed work, just getting longer runs in, getting in the pool. I did 2 triathlon sprints that were really fun. And I think if you're someone that wants to get into Hyrox, like maybe spend the next off season doing that. Like find a couple local triathlon sprints or like smaller triathlons, like the Olympic distance, if you're someone that's like good at swimming, and just allow your body to kind of build that base. And then once you're 12 weeks out from a Hyrox race, spend 12 weeks getting back into getting stronger, getting faster, running more mileage, getting your strength maxed out, and then you get 7 weeks out and you start blending Hyrox movements with running or Hyrox movements with the biker and stuff like that, and just start building that foundation. And then you go get a race under your belt, and then you start all over. And you come back and you look at your race. You're like, all right, where did I struggle? Okay, maybe the burpees destroy me. Maybe I need more intensity. Maybe I need to get more mobility. Maybe I'm not as flexible as I need. Maybe I wasn't able to get off the ground like I thought I was going to be able to. Maybe I just struggled getting out of the lunges and the wall balls. Okay, well, maybe you just need more. You just need a bigger engine. You need more. You know, to stretch that foundation out. Like, you're never going to probably pop your first Hyrox. I sure as hell wasn't even close. So again, today was just, I kind of just threw a bunch of shit at the wall and I saw what stick. And I know there are some good elite Hyrox guys that just kind of wake up day by day and like, you know what, today I'm going to do this. Like, it doesn't have to be a schedule, but as long as I'm doing more, and especially like more quality. Don't just go out and just do a bunch of shit. Like, if I would have done 60 minutes of intensity today, like the next 3 to 4 days of my life would probably be destroyed. So today was more strength focused, more endurance focused in the second workout. I definitely didn't enjoy the first. I'm just not much of a barbell moving kind of guy. As you can notice, I do most of my barbell movements in my Saucony Endorphin speeds. So I'm never really loading up the barbell too much. So it is fun. The Friday class is usually a lot of coaches, and both those guys are super strong. So I did get some guidance on my hang clean and like my squat clean, and the bear complex is just a crazy movement. But again, everything today on the strength side definitely is going to play a good role in my Hyrox. As the bear complex is a very good squat, the hang clean is really going to help that hinge motion with the sled pull. So things made sense today, and I had every intention of doing a second workout today, especially on the bike. So I told myself, don't throw all your eggs in this little 18-minute AMRAP. So I actually went up a weight. I moved slow. It was only 30 double under, so it wasn't really beating me up too much. And then gave myself about 10-minute break, refueled, jumped back on the bike, and knocked out a really good bike workout. I burpeed well. I wall balled really well. I tried to punish myself every time I did the 25 wall balls. I said, if you break on the 25, you got to do 5 more. So I did every set of 25 unbroken. I think I did 4 sets of wall balls, something like that. So anyway, we're going to wrap the video up with this. We got a long night of football ahead of us. We got a cousin that's in the homecoming court for school, so we're going to go cheer her on tonight. Tomorrow, we've got a coach that is saying farewell to our gym. She is graduating from school. She's heading back home, so we're going to go and hopefully have a nice, big, crowded 9 a.m. class. So yeah, I think we'll pick up the next video tomorrow and just kind of give you guys a nice, fun Saturday morning to Angry Unicorn method. So like, comment, subscribe. See you later.
See you later.
See you later.